Hello and welcome all my listeners to my channel Learn Law Better #LLB. In this season of episodes, I will be discussing general introduction and origin of criminal law along with introduction of Indian Penal Code. In my last episode, I have discussed about origin of criminal law and I have promised that in my next session I will be discussing development of modern criminal law in India, which is the base of Indian Penal Code. So, from the starting, as we can see, Vasco da Gama from Portugal discovered the passage to India via Cape of Good Hope, which is situated on the southernmost point of Africa. Then Portuguese came to India as traders, followed by Dutch and English. In the year 1600, Queen Elizabeth granted a charter which incorporated the East India Company and has been given power to make rules and exclusive right of trading to all parts of Asia, Africa, and America beyond the Cape of Good Hope, eastward to the Straits of Magellan. Then, in the year 1609, James first renewed the charter, and similarly, in the year 1661, Charles II gave similar powers while renewing it. But in the year 1668, this charter transferred Bombay to the East India Company and directed that proceedings in court should be like unto those that were established in England. In the year 1672, Court of Judicature established, general sessions were held once in a month, and if any case remained undisposed, it was adjourned to petty sessions held after general sessions. Court used to inflict punishment of slavery in cases of theft and robbery, and that slavery can be forced labor or either monetary compensation, or you can say it can be uh, forced labor. In the year 1683, Charles II established court of judicature at such places as the company might decide. Then, in the year 1687, a mayor and corporation were established at Fort St. George, Madras. What was the purpose of this corporation that was established? The purpose of this corporation was to settle small disputes. Englishmen were entrusted with justice, both civil as well as criminal. Powers exercised by authorities were arbitrary, and strange charges were framed and strange punishments were inflicted to Indians. In the year 1726, representation to the Crown for proper administration of justice in India was held and mayor's court was established. There were court of directors by which laws administered were arbitrary because mayor and aldermen were companies' servants and they possessed little legal knowledge. Law that was administered at that time was unsuited to the social conditions of either the Hindus or the Muslims. Then, in the year 1753, mayors not empowered to try suit between Indians, no person allowed to sit as a judge who had an interest in the suit, English law was no more applicable, and Indians used to govern by their own laws and customs. This was one of the advancement of criminal law, and you can say that it is one of the shortcomings that has been removed. Then, in the year 1765, Robert Clive came to India third time and he succeeded in obtaining grant of the Diwani from Mughal emperor. Diwani was included and it included holding Diwani courts and Nizamat. If we talk about Nizamat, it was the right of superintending the whole administration in Bengal, Bihar, and Odisha. So, this was the development of modern criminal law in India. There are so many things which you have to learn in this development of modern criminal law in India, but we will take it up slowly so that you can in- grasp all this knowledge. And in the next episode, I will be discussing a scheme of justice that was adopted by Warren Hastings because he was the person who has made major advancements in the criminal law. So stay with us, do subscribe the channel and keep learning.